Say back at it again. Hey, Monday night, so we back at it again. Hey, tell your friends that we back at it again. Hey, hey, hey. What is up, you guys? It's me, your girl Lex DMUA. This is my boy
Jeffrey Taylor for JeffreyShowLive.
and we're back with another episode review of Love and Hip Hop New York. This is episode
10.
title.
Lingerie goes left.
Oh, that's a perfect way. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though I don't know why they had that line. I don't know why they had it.
It's who knows. Anywho, so we begin this episode with Jonathan.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Now Jonathan's at this like pottery place, like where you can. I like those places though. I feel like you can be really creative when you can like paint and like you make your own like mug or plate or whatever. You can paint it and
nice
you
date.
But
I make that a date for this year.
Come on, future babe. Whoever you are out there.
Shoot your shoot.
Shoot your shot. All right, at your girl.
You guys can shoot shots too.
As y'all saw on my story, I tried to shoot my shots. I am done with that. I'm not doing it no more. Okay? We're done with that. But you can shoot your shot at me. Okay? I will answer. Okay? It might not be the answer you want, but I will answer if you come correct. Okay? But anywho, Jonathan is sitting here and we meet his nephew, Derek. Yeah, Derek. And his sister. And apparently his nephew was born with some type of disease that makes him not able to walk. But apparently Derek is like a viral sensation or something.
What did he say?
And so a doctor reached out to them and was saying that he could perform a surgery on him that would let Derek be able to walk again. Walk. He's never been able to walk since he was born. So we're able to give Derek the ability to walk. But it's like a whole bunch of money. I cannot remember the exact amount of money, but it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
So Derek, when he goes off, Yandy and Sid come visit them there at this place. And he's like, I want y'all to come here so y'all can meet him because I need help because I don't have the money to help my nephew get this surgery. Now, where's my eyebrow was that what doctor is reaching out to people offering services? From Spain. Like, that just sounds real funny to me. Like, I ain't never heard no doctor reaching out to nobody else like, oh, I can get you this surgery. It kind of sounds a little shady, you know?
Think you scamming?
Yeah, for sure. Like, it happens all the time. I mean, stuff like that does happen all the time. Like, people who have children and have these, of course, you're a parent, you want to do anything you can for your child to make them walk or whatever. So sometimes these people get swept up into these things and they're like, oh, well, they say if we get on this money, it's like, oh, his legs can be fixed. And it's like, okay, what proof do you have that this person can do this? Have they done this before? Why is this doctor in Spain able to do it and there's no doctors in America that's able to do it? You know what I'm saying? That just sounds really funny to me. And that this doctor reach out to you, like, not that you found him. Like, what doctor reaches out over social media and is like, oh, I can perform this surgery for you?
That's big.
You know what I mean? Like, that just sounds really weird to me.
It does.
So, two, Jonathan's saying he can't afford to get the money for his nephew, but got all type of Botox
labels
in his face. Didn't you just have a cologne party?
Yeah, that was supposed to bring in some revenue.
I'm a little confused as why you don't have the money. Jonathan is claiming that he spent all his money on when last season he let us know that he was having a problem with pills and alcohol and stuff. You know, they were saying that last season. You know, with him and the whole NIE's thing. But he wasn't as bad as her and had to go to rehab. But he was saying that that's where his money went, and so he needs help. And this is where Yandy comes up with the idea. She's going to help him raise the money. They're going to do, instead of doing a walkathon, they're going to do a jumpathon, which is people are just going to come and double dutch it for how long you can double dutch. that's how much money you will give to the cause, basically, you know?
Which was really, I like Yandy.
Yeah, it was really cute. I mean, I saw when it was going on social media. I did not realize it was Jonathan's nephew. I thought it was for some other child. I did not realize that at the time when I saw some social media. But I mean, Yandy's not the only celebrity I've seen. I think Toya, she's gearing up to do some type of jump-a-thon thing for charity. So I saw that on social media. I definitely have seen this idea before.
Oh, okay.
So let me say that. So yeah, they're gonna try to get together for a good cause and raise money for Derek.
That just was a really good film moment. I still don't like Jonathan though.
Yeah.
Jonathan. So we had a return during this homecoming season.
Everybody
Jim
coming
Jones
back.
and
Hey, I'm so tired. Girl.
They gave her a good welcome back. They
Yes,
did that.
Mama Jones is back in the building,
They
y'all.
did
The
that.
OG mama, the first mama.
They did that.
Girl, I don't know.
She looked good.
Them finger waves looking like finger mounds, okay? They wasn't looking like they wasn't like fingers, okay? It looked like a little hard. It was a lot going on, but you know, mama, you know, she's still thin and cute like she always been, and apparently she doing some type of show.
She's on a talk show.
That was a talk show? Oh,
You see my mama doing a talk show, you know.
This, that, all I heard was show, and so we see the camera crew getting film of the other camera crew, and she asking Jimmy questions like, you know, if you was in a deadly, a deadly battle, like what weapons would you use? And Jim like, what I'm supposed to say to that? And she was like, supposed to come up with something to Jimmy. And so then they taking a break and they sitting there talking. And apparently, Mama, I'm not trying to laugh about it because it's not.
It's really not at all.
Why you start laughing? You make me laugh when you start laughing.
Because you know DJ.
There's nothing wrong with you,
Okay.
I swear.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so 2 years ago, apparently, I felt like I heard the man say 2 years. Maybe
He said 2 years for sure.
But 2 years ago, his mama's house burnt down.
Okay.
And so I guess for 2 years, his mother has been living in a hotel.
Because she said she's tired of the jacuzzi, she getting pruned and all that. So
And
that
I'm
gives
like,
me hotel vibes.
If my mama's house burnt down and I had a house, I had the money like Jim Jones, my mama be living with me. Why would I let my mama live in no hotel?
It just don't make sense. I don't get these people.
I don't understand. I don't know if they lying or what. But apparently because her old house burned down, I guess it done took I don't think it took 2 years to build a house, but what do I know? I don't know nothing about
From the
building
ground
houses.
up.
Maybe it do take that long. I don't know. But you know, Jim was having his financial situation. His house just got foreclosed on, so maybe they had to get the money up for it. I don't know, child. But her house is being built and it's about to be done being built. But he has a surprise interior designer for her, which is Chrissy.
So has she already designed the house, or is she being prepared to design?
I don't know. It's really confusing because in this scene, he says that he's already asked Chrissy to do this.
Right.
To do the house. And I'm just like, why would you have Chrissy do it? Ain't she busy with her $1 Million Ladies Club?
You know, they drop her and they had to drop out of that pyramid.
But I'm like, can't you just hire an interior designer? Like, why does it have to be Chrissy? Especially if you know her and her mom don't get along. Why would you have her decorate your mom's house out of all people?
Because later on, it just came across real messy.
It seemed
in
weird.
my opinion, later
but
on,
he still has not told his mother that he plans on Chrissy decorating her house. He did not tell her yet. But
people.
Mama Jones is ready to move into her new house.
Rightfully so.
Another 2 years.
I remember when Mama D was in that hotel for. Rightfully so. I could imagine 2 years.
Right. I thought Mama D had that old lady in the. She had baby mama in the hotel. She said she told that like.
She was low key underrated.
Right.
That was a moment.
She talking about what them people called? We'll keep the light on for you. She was like, they'll keep the light on for you because I ain't. On Motel 6. She was like, welcome to the Motel 6. They'll keep the light on for you because I won't be.
Motels is like that letter.
Right. I ain't never seen one that nice.
Not even the one in the city that got decent amount of stuff.
That took me out. So I guess, Mama Jones said that she tired of keeping the light on for her child, so she ready to get back to her house.
Oh my God. So, Olivia's back.
As we seen.
She looks amazing.
Yes. Her and Yandy meet up for a nice little...
They look good. I gotta move to New York so I can dress up.
You could dress up now, Joe. You just don't want to.
Yeah, it
I
costs
don't
money
think
to
that's
dress
gonna
up.
change when you move to the city. If you move to New York, I don't think it's gonna change. But you could dress up now. People have a nice swag about themselves in Atlanta.
They do. I'm gonna be honest, they do.
But let's not act like they only dressing like this because they on TV. Let's be honest. It was everyday life. No. So Olivia and Yandy meet up at the middle of the night, look like randomly in the middle of the street at this random table at this random.
I love it.
They sit at this table with no drinks, no food, no nothing. They just sit at the table.
What gets me is they talk about stuff from 10 years.
Bro, when we gonna let this go, fam?
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's just too much. Like, so
that's a long.
Olivia starts telling Yandy about like what happened in the past, and after everything that happened with Rich, you know, he stole from me or whatever, and Yandy is like, I don't believe it.
Right.
I'm like, why would you believe Rich out of all people, Yandy? Why would you believe him?
But also what got me with Olivia is kind of like, bruh, like, Rich been on every season. You mean he was that difficult to reach out with? Pop up at a studio reunion?
That's true, because Olivia said that, because Yandy was like, I don't believe, but didn't believe it, because she was like, well, Olivia, why didn't you reach out to him? Like, why did you let it go on so long? Because Olivia was telling Yandy how she went off on him at the studio, and she was like, well, why was you going off of him at the studio? She said, I haven't been able to talk to him in 7 years, and Yandy's like, so you telling me you couldn't never call him, reach out, text him, or nothing? And Olivia's like, no. Right after I found out that it happened, I did reach out to him. I tried to call him. I tried to text him. He was dodging my calls. He wasn't answering my text messages. He wasn't doing any of that. She's like, I even got the lawyers involved to try to submit some paperwork to him. But every time he had like 50 million addresses, and every time they would submit it to the address, it would always get returned back to sender. And she was like, she couldn't find him. And Yandy was like, you never could find the address or whatever. So Yandy kind of like not believing her.
And even me, like, you had contacts with Cisco, and over the years we see Cisco talking to Rich. You couldn't just pull up with Cisco. I'm sorry, Olivia, but I am happy about her engagement.
That is true. That is true. We found out
now, how we feel about her boo?
Baby, because she wasn't showing that man. She said, y'all gonna have to dig to find my man. Y'all have to go on the social media.
Yeah, you know they'll do it.
Apparently her name, because they show her the social media, so it's like, it's not like we can go see him, but on TV you weren't gonna see him. Her name is Sean, I think. Yeah, her name is Sean, and she was saying that.
How you feel about that? Her not showing? You think she insecure?
No, I feel like that's very smart. As we clearly seen, a lot of couples do not make it on these TV shows. It's very rare that a couple like
Eric and some.
I mean, they just started, so let's not count them. But like any person that do, they have to go through the mud. Like
Princess and Rage.
Yeah, with Kirk and Rashida, like everybody break up, and you see they had to take a whole break for them to get together. Like, so I feel like it's good that she not bringing her man on the show, bringing him into this foolishness, because you already know they bring your man on like it's gonna be some mess every time.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm glad she not put her man on here with this foolishness, because let's be honest, Olivia probably is gonna do this season. We ain't gonna see her again. But yeah, so she's telling Yandy about that.
Last episode, actually.
Yes.
To be honest.
No, because how they set it up at the end of this episode.
Oh, they gotta meet up.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
So anyway, so Yandy and Olivia talking about that, and so Yandy's still kind of on the fence, but she kind of see from Olivia's side, kind of see Rich's side, but Yandy don't believe it because she remember how close they used to be, and I'm like, girl, things change in 10 years. That don't mean that people gonna be cool as they used to be, but you know, I guess we'll see. But you know, Olivia was telling her how Cisco was the one who told her about everything, and D. And so Olivia's like, you know, next time I see him, you know, maybe I won't come at him so aggressively.
All right. From there we had Jonathan inviting Chrissy and Kimbella to the Rubathon, the Jumpathon.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't seem like he was doing a good job of doing that. In my opinion.
Because he started bringing up old stuff.
That's why I don't like Jonathan.
You say you want everything to be cool and copacetic and stuff, but then you still bringing up old stuff. So, like, instead of just meeting them down and just saying, hey, y'all, my nephew has a condition. He cannot walk. We're just throwing a thing. Yandy is throwing it. It was like how he brought it up. Like, she could have just said, Yandy is throwing it, but I want you guys to come because I need this money. That's really all he had to say. He's like, well, I want to let you guys know. He first told her about the nephew. He was saying, I'm doing a jump-a-thon, but it was Yandy's idea. And I'm gonna let you know that she's gonna be there, cause I know the last time we met up at the party, like, it wasn't good, and then he starts getting on Kimbella, and like, Kimbella, why did you make it seem like the situation was something that it wasn't? When Yandy was talking about Chrissy, like, I kind of felt the blood. And Kimbella's like, boy, get off of it. Like, Yandy and Jonathan are really trying to stick to this story. Like, Yandy did not say nothing shady, which she did. Like, they're making it seem like Kimbella just pulled it out the sky and she just made all that up. Like, yeah, she didn't have to go back and tell Chrissy because she don't have no loyalty to Chrissy. But at the same time, it's like y'all were acting shady about it. Like, y'all, Yandy just act like she just casually read the newspaper. Like, no, you said something slick behind it. Your tone was slick. Stop acting brand new. And Jonathan's like, well, I don't understand why would you break it. She was like, stop, cut it out. Like, you don't. He said, well, I don't understand why we're yelling or why we're talking about it. And they're like, you the one who brought it up. You the one who brought it up the party. You the one that started talking about it. We didn't say nothing about it. You did. And Chrissy is like, fam, I'll probably just give you a check, but I'm probably not showing up.
With them girls' money.
With the money for the ladies' room. I can't stand you. I'm through with you. So yeah, Chris said she gonna write a check. Kimbella said she gonna think about it. And that's why they leave it.
From there, we had Rich Dollars meeting up with his accountant.
His accountant. His mama. Sir, you are a grown man. You're supposed to be having a whole business. You still got your mama being your accountant, bro.
Rich gives me mama boys vibes.
He is. Like, what? He's talking so she been running for so long. Sir, you are an old man. It's not like you're a young boy, nothing like that. Like, sir,
she know all the tea too. She was a mama that know everything.
Like, how you still managing your son and he about 50 years old?
She know about Olivia, Cisco. She know about everybody. That's why I know. I don't know if I know I don't talk to my mom in that capacity. Like, for her to know.
I do talk to my mom in that capacity, but my mom was not handling my money.
Oh man.
But I do talk to my mama like that. My mama knows people that done me wrong. She know everything. She know all the tea. But, of course, I mean, if you got this type of relationship with your mom, then of course y'all talk about that. But I just feel like for your mom to be, because that's your mom. Of course she's going to be really involved with you. And to be handling all your personal stuff, I'm like, sir, you can afford a real accountant, okay? I'm not saying that your mom's not a real accountant.
Okay.
She could be a CPA for all I know. But I just think it's really whack. Like, you as a grown man, I feel like you should just have your own accountant. Like, I don't feel like that should be your mom's job. She has enough to do as your mom. You know what I'm saying? Just leave it at that.
I'm getting a good check.
He probably paying his mama. I doubt it. But anyway, he tell mama, he's like, Mom, I went to the studio the other day, and guess who was there? Olivia. And she's like, oh no, not Olivia.
I love the mom,
you know it.
Looking back
and
at
she
it,
like,
funny.
he's saying that I owe her money. And he was like, well, how I owe you money when you didn't write the song? I got the money because I wrote the song. She's like, yeah. And she was like, how she gonna say that? And she owe you money because she never paid for. Well, she said she never paid for tour days. She never paid for event. But I don't know the industry, so somebody had to explain to me. I thought an artist wasn't supposed to pay for those things. I thought that's what you got a manager for. Like,
I don't know either, to be honest.
Because how I don't know a lot about the industry, but for what I understood, okay, a manager, what they're supposed to do is your venues, your tour dates, your whatever you're doing is supposed to be paid out of the revenue that you are making, right? So therefore, that money for paying for that's supposed to be coming out of what you're already making off of your songs or whatever, your tour dates and stuff. So, like, if you got a sold out tour, that's funneling your other tours. Like, that's how I thought, that's where the money is coming from. But I'm like, because actually they were like, she didn't pay for any of that. I'm like, Well, technically, she didn't have to pay for it. The money that she was making off the song should pay for it. Like, I thought that's how it worked. But like I said, I'm not an expert, so if somebody in the music industry tell me if I'm wrong. But that's how I understood it to be. So I'm like, she was supposed to pay all the stuff out of her pocket? I'm confused. Isn't that what she had you for? And also, the whole thing just still sounds shady to me because I'm like, yes, even though she didn't write the song, you telling me that this girl didn't deserve no money for her voice that was on the song? Like, it was still her voice that made the song, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm really confused on how I feel like Rich just rationalizing it. And maybe Olivia using the wrong choice of words. Like, maybe he did not technically steal from her, but he just did not give her due. You feel me?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, he didn't give her what she was owed.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
But that's not technically like stealing for somebody. But at this point, we're just playing semantics. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she probably still owed this girl some money. I don't feel like Olivia owed this man nothing. Because I'm like, as a manager, you was still clearly you was making a cut off of the song. And you being my manager, a manager supposed to get like at least 50% of what you make. So then you was getting money off me on top of that. So what did this girl owe you? His mom was just hyping him up, for real. And then he's like, well, I need to talk to Cisco because I can't believe he would tell her that I was doing all this stuff to her and blase. So I need to go talk to Cisco. And that's how he leaves off things with his mama.
So we move on to Derek's Jumpathon.
Yeah, Derek's Jumpathon. That's right. Yeah, and everybody's showing out. Whole hood there. Everybody there. Sin there. Yandy is there. And somehow or another, Jen is there.
Oh, Jen.
Precious baby mama.
Because she's been hanging out with Jonathan and Yandy to get out the house.
Girl, they just be throwing people together at this point. They ain't even give us no little flashback scene of them hanging out.
I want to take Juju.
Right, Juju wasn't even there.
They replaced Juju.
Right, I guess they replaced Juju with Jen. Cause Juju said she ain't with the foolishness. She got other things to do.
Right.
So everybody's there and everybody's really happy. They're raising the money. And another blast from the past show.
This homecoming season.
It's lit. They bringing everybody back.
Everybody.
Miss Samaya Reese pop up in the joint. She tell us what she caught up to and everything. We all know. And she done made her millions off of this slim tea thing. You know what I'm saying? Because she lost a lot of weight. She looked real good.
Looks really good.
She looks amazing. I've always followed Samaya like ever since the first season. I've been following her and I love her. I follow her stories. Like she's just so cute. She's so chill. And I guess she said this music thing wasn't my biz, but she doing good on the business side. Like you know what I'm saying, and she making her money like for real. And so
would you try some of the tea?
No, because I don't have time to be on the toilet. But I do feel like
that's the thing with it.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like I won't say it's like flat tummy tea because from what I've seen or what I hear people talking about, her tea is more healthier for you. But anytime you're on a detox tea or anytime of those slim teas or whatever, it's basically a laxative, basically. Mm-hmm. And you drink it, and that's how you are detoxing your body because the waste is coming out of your body. But I do not want to be on the toilet, okay? I got things to do. Okay. But I probably wish I had some of the other products. She got like protein shakes and everything like that. I think now she's even like ranged to doing bars now. I'm not mistaken with her line, and she has like workout plans and stuff like that. I'll try some of that stuff, but I'm not gonna do the teas. But I got you. But so she showed up with her nice look like Versace outfit.
It did.
It was cute. She had her heels, and it was like Samaya, this supposed to be a jumpathon. You showed up here with heels. You gonna jump in heels? And she was like, yeah, y'all. And she tried to do it, it didn't work. And but they was like, it's so good to see you, whatever. So then I know I like Samaya, cause she wasn't really really drama. Like all her stuff was like real life stuff. Like it was never no like petty stuff, talking to people back and forth. But anyway, so then after they greeting Samaya, Kimbella walks in and she has her kids with her and she's talking to Jonathan and she's like, I did decide to come support you, Jonathan. Despite everything, I brought my kids here. We just want to help your nephew. And instead of just leaving it like that, Jonathan always has to push it. God, and he's like, well, Yandy's over there. Like, you should go speak to Yandy. And she's like, well, why can't Yandy come speak to me? If you want me to speak so bad. And it just turned into this really, I think Jonathan called Yandy over and Yandy and Kimbella really didn't speak. Like as you clearly see, her kids still have a close connection with Yandy because her daughter runs up to Yandy, she hugs him, and she's asking him a question about Derek, and and then Yandy kind of uses the kids as a way out of the conversation.
Right.
Like, she kind of doesn't talk to her. She's like, all right, come on, baby. And, like, walk off. And she's like, Jonathan, I see exactly what you're trying to do, and I'm not falling for it.
Jonathan.
Let bygones be bygones. Like, why push the point? And Kimbella's like, see, I told you that there's no need for us to talk or whatever. It's done. So then, I think Yandy got the big strings, yo. Because that's like, we got the what was it, the mayor? Yeah. The mayor is there, and they done gave them a $5,000 check? $5,000 check, okay, to give to Derek, and apparently there was more than enough money to help him get the surgery and afford rehab and everything like that. So,
keep us posted.
I really hope that this person is not scamming them, and I really hope that this little boy really does, walk. He was so cute. He was adorable.
He was.
And he's so cute and quick-witted, you know what I'm saying? He's really funny, and I was like, he's just like a really beautiful child inside and out. And so, I'm glad they got the money, and I just hope that everything works out okay.
True. And then we go to Chrissy and Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not too much to talk about there,
so they meet up at the house. They talking. They got the dog. And Jim's like, you going to be the interior decorator for the mom's house. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I wasn't really listening during this part.
Basically, the only point that I got is like how Chrissy, it was kind of like, why you haven't told her? If you want to tell her.
Yeah.
If you want to keep it a secret, then.
Or like if you feel like it don't need to be mean,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Don't let it be.
Yeah, that was another great point she made.
It doesn't have to be me because you and your mom still don't get along. And I'm like, after all these years, y'all still don't get along. This is ridiculous. And they bring back all the old scenes with Chrissy and Mama Jones fighting and everything, and it's got her psychotic and everything, and she's just like, me and just mom, we just have decided to let bygones be bygones. I don't get along with her, she don't get along with me, so it's not like we hate each other, but we just not on the best of terms. I don't mind decorating her house, but if you think your mom gonna have an issue with it, you need to tell her and let me know. Because I would rather you go and tell her than it blow up in my face later, basically. So, that's all we had from that scene.
And I don't have too much to say about this one either, but Peter Guns is another person that Peter
done showed back up.
All we need is Tyra now.
Right. We done had Amina pop up doing the wedding. Now we just need Tyra be for the kids again.
Right. I feel like we may see that.
Girl, let me find it. They finna bring all them back. And then bring up that whole drama when Amara and Peter were arguing on Instagram with her new man.
Damn.
Woo! Okay, so Peter comes back because Rich needs to talk to him about Cisco. Because apparently, I guess after him, who were they fighting about? Amber Strawberry?
Oh yeah, that's a throwback.
Brittany Strawberry, something Strawberry.
Throwback. Wow.
But I guess after that whole thing, they fell apart. They wasn't cool no more. Yeah, they wasn't cool no more after that. So they say the only way they can communicate is basically through Peter. And so Rich is talking to Peter, and he's like, I felt like what he did was messed up. It felt like he went behind my back and started working with her. And he done like spun these lies in her head to make her think that I stole from her, which that was not the case. And blase. And then, she started working with, I felt betrayed by her because she started working with him. And it's just like, Rich, she's not your property. She can work with other people if she wants to. Why are you mad about that? You might didn't like it with Cisco, but I'm like, the girl didn't have no right to work with who she wanted to work with. Like, at that point, after y'all done made the money and you said you own the rights to the song or whatever, why she can do whatever. So he's like, what Cisco did was foul. It was wrong. He shouldn't have done that, blase. So while they talking, who comes in but Cisco. Cisco done lost a lot of weight, I feel like, since the last time we saw him. He didn't look as big no more, but he still looked the same. And so
he really do.
And so he basically was like, Cisco was like, I was trying to help out a friend. And the Bridge was like, that's some bullish. Like, you know you weren't helping out no friend. You always got some type of underlying issue with me. And I'm the one who put you on. I'm the one who put you on the spot. Da 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 da. And then I was like, you act like you own these people, Rich. Like, so what? You brought him on the show and you just felt like that was it. Like, I don't know. Then they show that flashback scene. You know when him and Cisco got to that fight. And they like put hands on each other and like the security that broke them up for back in the day.
I remember that.
And so yeah, so I guess we now seeing the disbanded creep squad over here.
Once again.
So, but Cisco's like, nah, like I wasn't like that. Cisco feel like Rich is thinking that he did it as a vendetta against him, and Cisco's like, nah, I was just trying to do it to help my friend. And I really was just trying to help the girl out. You know, she was saying that she made the money off of the December whatever thing. And so I was just trying to help her out. But I did not tell her that you stole from her. I did not tell her that. He was like, well, somebody lying. Because she's saying that you said it. And now you're saying that you didn't say it. So Cisco was like, okay, well, how about we squash all this? How about we all three of us have a conversation. You, me, and Olivia all together. And we can all talk together about this. And let's squash it and hear from everybody's side. Because now you saying I'm a liar. He said, because I'm not a thief. I'm not a thief. And Cisco was like, I never called you a thief. I would never ever call you a thief. You a lot of things, but I've never known you to be a thief. So I guess we're going to see what the truth is of the matter. At this point, I feel like, who cares? It's been so long ago. Who cares, Rich? It clearly seems like you did something shady. You might did steal it from her, but it sounded like you did something funny with the money, is what it seemed like to me.
He did. He know he wrong.
Child. Alright, so last scene, we got this lingerie party.
Celebrating
the fact that they raised this money. But I'm like, you just said you didn't have no money, but now you have no money to do a lingerie party? Okay.
With a suite.
But a suite, for who am I? So at this party is Jonathan, right, it's Jonathan, Samaya, Jen, Sin, Yen, and Yandy, right? So that's who's there first, correct? Okay, so then Kimbella show up.
Right.
And I'm like, this don't look like a lingerie party. Everybody like they was in their pajamas.
That's what I'm kind of like.
Jonathan was in pajamas for sure. He had like a nice little robe.
Right.
Sin kind of had like a little lingerie thing going on. So Maya kind of like, she had lingerie. Everybody was kind of like, they was in pajamas. But anyway, so they started talking, and Jonathan, his messy stuff again, is like, oh, let's play truth or dare. And I'm like, what are we? We in high school? And nobody really seeming like they're playing it. And this thing, we start hopping into the Yandy Kimbella thing all of a sudden. And it's like, did y'all even play the game? Was this supposed to be part of the game? Was this truth? I'm confused. And they drinking, which is never, that's always lead you down a different path. And so they talking, and next thing you know, they bring up the Yandy Kimbella thing, and he's like, well, why, what's the issue between you and Yandy, And Kimbella felt like, you brought up the fact that I should have, you act like I deserve to get jumped. Like, I'm not mad at the fact that it happened, but you're acting like I deserve to get jumped, and that's not right. And I bring back up the scene early in the season when Yandy and Jonathan were getting their nails done. So I'm really confused how Kimbella found out this information. We never saw how this got to Kimbella because Kimbella was not there for that scene. But when they were saying, Kimbella, she got mollywopped and her poon nanny was shown to the world and da-da-da-da-da-da, she shouldn't have been running her mouth anyway. So Kimbella, I guess, has recently found out this information. Now this is another thing that's making her upset with Yandy because she's like, well, you're bringing up the past stuff and you're acting like I deserve that because you're laughing about it and you were saying that I deserved it. And also, you didn't even try to stop the situation when we were there. And Yandy's like, what are you talking about? I did try to stop the situation. And again, as we saw the video multiple times, the first time Chrissy tried to came at Kimbella, Yandy did block her. Yandy was like all on top of her, all like this and stuff, blocking her. But Kimbella seems to feel like the second time when Yandy basically crossed Yandy, she kind of did like a little pump fake thing, and she like went around Yandy. She didn't feel like Yandy helped her during that time. But at that point, it was kind of like a sneak attack. Like, I don't think nobody really saw it coming. So it's just like one of those things. And I don't understand why we're still arguing about that. I really don't feel like this is the true reason why Kimbella is mad. I still think this boils down to the point where Kimbella is still mad at Yandy for the whole baby mama situation.
That's still getting along too.
It's still, but not as long as that. But I feel like Kimbella has never really forgiven Yandy because Yandy was trying to lie about the situation. Like, she didn't ask Kimbella to show up. And Kimbella's like, you did tell me to show up, but now that the fact that this is out in the public, you want to act like you didn't ask me to come on your behalf. And Yandy was like, yeah, I asked you to. Yandy tried to make it seem like she asked Kimbella just to be there supporting friend. And she was like, no, you didn't. You asked me to come in case something went down. And then when they wouldn't let me to the party, that's how stuff went down. And then by the time Yandy showed, she drove off, everything like that. So I feel like Kimbella, ever since that point, Kimbella has just not liked Yandy. She felt like Yandy has always tried to throw her on the bus ever since then. And so they arguing back and forth still about this point. Yandy even asked Samaya, you was there. Did I not try to help her? And Samaya was like, you did try to help her.
10 years ago, I still remember.
Right, that you tried to help her and everything like that. And they arguing back and forth. And she's like, what did you want me to do? She's like, I would have had your back. I would have basically, Kimbella, I guess, wanted Yandy to fight for her, I guess. Because she was like, I would have jumped in for you and da 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 da. There's nothing else you could say. There's nothing that you could say. And Yandy just sitting there being quiet. And so then, I'm trying to remember what happened after this. Cause it was just so much going back and forth.
It was a lot.
And so she's like yelling at her. And she's like, you know what? You ain't never been there for me. You always a dirty friend, da 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 da. And next thing you know, Kimbella gets mad or whatever. And she like throws a drink on her. And then the security coming in and grabbing everybody and stuff. And she was like, I can't believe you. No, separate. They was like, Kimbella, you cannot go through. She said, and I'll do it again. And I'll do it again. So what? If you're mad about it, do something about it. Do something about it. Do something about it. And that's that because we're in a room full of security. We ain't never seen Yandy try to fight nobody before.
Yeah,
Yandy tried to like jump over the ottoman to get to Kimbella. And like security is holding Yandy off. And he holding off Kimbella in another corner. And they yelling and fighting. And they're like, no. And they was like, stop. And Kimbella, no, I'm not going to stop. And Yandy yelling, I ain't going to stop. And they going back and forth. And that's where we end off the episode in a complete hot mess.
Chaos.
Child, it was a mess. And so next week, I guess we're going to pick up and we're going to see what's going to happen during the lingerie party. I guess we're going to see who get thrown out, what happens, if there's a resolution. I don't know. I doubt it. I just feel like at this point, just don't be friends. Like, it's okay. Like, whatever. Y'all fell off, whatever. Just stop trying to make it happen. Like, let it go. Just let it go.
I agree.
Like, there's no need for it to keep going and we keep rehashing this out. Because then you got people like Jen. She don't even know what really is going on because she hasn't been there. So she asking questions and... It's too much. It's too much.
Way too much for me.
I'm just like, I'm over this. I'm tired of talking about old stuff. Y'all gonna be beef about some real stuff, like something that happened recently. Like, this whole thing is stupid, and I don't know. It feels low key staged, but what? I'm just saying, I could be wrong, but it kind of feel low key staged to me. But that's how I feel.
Low key.
How you feel?
Yeah, low key.
I mean, about the episode in general.
I enjoyed it though. I really enjoyed New York. I enjoyed both episodes. New York was definitely solid. Yeah, I enjoyed both of them. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a dull moment really for me. Well, probably just a smidge or two, but not really. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, all right, you guys, it's been me, your girl Lex DMUA. This is my boy
Jeffrey Tate from Jeffrey Show Live,
and we out.